landing pages. One of the things that we noticed a use case for was in the landing page setup screen. There's been a couple different additions to this. Number one is down here at the very bottom. We had a date field for the submission of your landing page. So if somebody fills in information on the landing page and they hit submit, it's going to put whatever date field that you've selected here, it's going to put the current date timestamp into that field area. That works fine, and that's the way it's been. What was confusing, Gabriella brought up a point where they have an event that is going to happen on March 7th at 10 o'clock, and they needed to have an event date that they could fill in so that whenever somebody fills in their landing page, that event field automatically gets put in with some date. So you might come over here and say, well, on March, actually, I guess it was March 7th at 10 a.m. So what happens then whenever this happens is on March 7th at 10 a.m., it's going to put in my sample here, it's going to put it into the next appointment date. So maybe this landing page was to assign a next appointment or something like that. Or in their case, maybe you have some kind of special meeting date of some sort. I've got a lot of dates on here for different things. But Smarter by Summer date field. So if we're going to have an event called Smarter by Summer on March 7th, it would fill it in. The advantage of this is you can set up a routine off of that where this is the ending date. This is the event date. And what would you want to have happen prior to that? So maybe, a week before that event, you want to send out your reminders or whatever, or maybe it's an open house on that date, in which case you could say, these are the things that I want to do before that open house for this person as far as sending reminders. If that date is known, in which case it is here as a specific date, then you can set up reminders and post event elements to them as far as routines. We didn't have that. Now we do. And there's a lot of benefit there just by assigning that. You can assign the date one time and everybody get that same date field filled in with that same amount, and they're getting their notifications at the same time. The other thing that we did within the landing page area is we've added the SMS consent field type. A form can have different types of fields. First name, last name, things like that are in there, phone number, but we didn't have the little consent to send SMS option in there. So that's been added now. So you can come in here, select it as a field type as SMS consent. It'll have a little label of types. It'll go into the field database of SMS consent checkbox, which basically means if I'm sending it there, it's going to go through that process of updating that checkbox with the approval information. And then there's a message area where you can put in your own message stuff. So what happens then if I come here and show this as a landing page? So you might have something like this where it has a header or whatever. You could do whatever you want to there. But if they fill out a first name, last name, phone number, then by them checking this checkbox, whenever they check this checkbox, whatever phone number in this phone number field will automatically get that SMS approval option turned on. So that can be useful for you for just setting up different types of approvals.